Hello friend, my name is Nicole. I'm an earth pigment painter and a video creator here on YouTube. And lately I received a comment from one of you on my videos, and it was a mother saying that she hopes to find a job that fits her as a highly sensitive person when her children are old enough to go to daycare or to school. That comment stayed with me, and I thought, yeah, my God, that is such an important topic, and I struggled with this now for so many years as a highly sensitive person myself, and let's see if we can collect some wisdom and crystallize some of the things that we know will not make us happy as HSPs, and what does give us fulfillment, as well as putting us in our power instead of confronting us with the things that sometimes make life a little hard when you're highly sensitive. So, dear fellow sensitive soul, I want to send you a warm welcome here from my little art studio in the Netherlands. If you are still searching for a job that feels right for you, I hope this video will give you valuable insights and inspiration. But first of all, I think it's important to establish that we all experience our sensitivity differently, and that what works for one person might not work for the other one. Therefore, it is very important that, especially when you are watching content online and you are seeking for answers, it's so important that you go inwards afterwards, that you listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, remember what brought joy and fulfillment to you in the past, and this way you won't be overwhelmed by a rush of inspiration, but you actually might find the right clues to find the answer you're looking for. So, having said that, I want to share with you first what I think doesn't work well for highly sensitive people. Then we'll discuss what actually might work well for us, and at the end I'll share my personal experience that I had so far with you. So, I asked myself the question, what environments usually make me feel unwell or stressed out? And what experiences that I had in the past didn't work well for me? The environment is probably the easiest one for me to answer. I really don't function well in places where there is a lot of noise and sounds around me. Strong smells are also really difficult for me. When multiple people are talking at the same time, it is very hard for me to focus, to feel relaxed, and to communicate well. And when there are many different or really strong smells, I can quickly feel nauseous and very unhappy. So, for example, working at a children's daycare or elementary school where there is a lot of noise, a call center or open office situation, a perfume shop or a fast food restaurant. These are all places where I don't see myself working at. However, I must admit that I dream of volunteering at a dog shelter one day, which is also a smelly and noisy place, I believe, and I wonder how that experience will be for me. Will the fulfillment of helping these dogs be bigger than my discomfort? I hope I can answer that question and share it with you in the future. Furthermore, I think that a 9-to-5 job that has fixed hours can be a difficult choice for highly sensitive people. Here's what I mean. Some jobs have flexible hours. It is not that important whether you start your day at 8 or at 9, or you leave an hour earlier sometimes, as long as you make the hours that you're supposed to work in a week. You can even catch up on your hours in the weekend when you weren't able to make them during the weekdays. I think having that flexibility as a highly sensitive person is important. At least for me it is, because I don't feel that stable in my energy level and emotional state of being every day, if you know what I mean. I can be full of energy and excitement on one day, and the next day I can hardly get out of bed. Everything feels overwhelming and too much, and it is much healthier for me then to take a step back and to take some rest. When you have a job with fixed hours, this is simply not possible. So that might be one thing to keep in mind when looking for a job that fits you, if you struggle with that as well. Another thing that I think doesn't work really well for highly sensitive people is a job that requires you to sit behind the laptop for more than 5 hours a day. I too can sit quite some hours behind the screen, writing scripts, editing videos, but never more than 5 hours in a row, because when working behind the screen, we miss out on the beautiful part of our sensitivity, which is that we feel much more alive and connected to our bodies when we actually get to move and use our senses. And I also don't have these laptop days every day of the week, which also makes a difference. Plus, it does help that I do that in my home environment, where I can take a break from the screen whenever I need it. And I can go for a walk with my dog and, as I said, move my body, enjoy the sun and the wind on my skin for a couple of minutes before I return to work. So let's talk about what might actually work for us as highly sensitive people. Let's collect some job ideas, and if you have more ideas or you found something that works well for you, please share it with this community in the comments so we can help and inspire each other. I think that a lot of highly sensitive people find peace in creative or nature-connected work like painting, writing, gardening, photography, working with plants or animals. Anything that allows us to express beauty or care for life. So maybe working at a garden center or being a veterinary assistant might be something for you. I also think that HSPs can thrive in calm, meaningful environments where they can help people in gentle ways, like different forms of therapy, teaching something that's meaningful to you one-on-one or to a small group of people, giving creative workshops, yoga lessons, or holistic healing. But if you're feeling a little less social, then you might prefer working quietly and independently, like book editors, librarians, music producers, artists of all kind, or people who build small online businesses from their homes. I think what matters a lot to us sensitive souls is how the job feels. How does it feel to do it? Does the work feel fulfilling and meaningful to you? Does it align with your values and your natural skill set? Does the work give you the opportunity to express yourself and fulfill you creatively? Does it energize you and make you feel good? A job probably cannot tick off all the things that are important to you. That's why we have hobbies, right? So maybe you can look at it like this. For example, you have a hobby already that fulfills you creatively and you feel like you can really express yourself within that hobby. Let's say you love to do modern dancing. You take classes in it every Thursday night and you love to do it at home, but you long for more social connection in a way that feels meaningful to you. In this case, you could decide to look for a job as a museum guide, for example, or a forest ranger who cares for nature and educates groups of people on how to care for our environment. I want to remind you that it's okay to take things slow. And it's also okay if your dream job doesn't even exist yet. That's the incredible beauty of the time we live in right now. You are able to build your own job quietly, slowly, piece by piece. And maybe you feel stuck right now within a job that doesn't feel right for you, but it pays the bills. Then let this be a reminder that as a highly sensitive person, you have a beautiful skill set. You probably have great attention for detail, deep emotional intelligence. You are compassionate and good at observation. And as an HSP, you are probably also really good at imagining things vividly, which is a curse and a gift at the same time, at least for me. But let's focus on the beauty of it, on the fact that you can dream, you can imagine something that isn't there yet, and you can build it for yourself on the side. So maybe being self-employed is the right thing for you, so you can work from your own peaceful home with flexible hours, and you can create something for yourself that feels just right for you. So I know I often say that choosing the path of being an entrepreneur, of being self-employed as a highly sensitive person is maybe the better way to go than having a 9-to-5 job, having to listen to a boss and having to excuse yourself when you're not feeling okay. But I need to say that the path of building your own business that works for you, it is so fulfilling, and you get to know yourself so much better and on such a deep level, and you are being confronted with yourself in many ways, which is good but hard as well. Yeah, if you choose the way of building your own thing, it's a wonderful way to grow and to really tune in on your skills and on your passion. But it's hard. It's really hard, and I'm actually having a really bad day today, and it's kind of a miracle that I forced myself, that I got myself on this couch and managed to push the record button because I feel a lot of anxiety today. I woke up and there was no motivation and a lot of self-doubt, like so many days, unfortunately. If you hear weird noises in the background, it's Rio, my puppy, chewing on a toy. So there is this feeling of not being good enough, not working hard enough, not working efficient enough, not knowing what to do, how to do it. But I'm really, really trying very hard to push through those feelings. In the past, I've been sabotaging myself a lot, and I just realized that recently, because when I was in it, it doesn't feel like you're doing it, like you're sabotaging yourself. It feels like, okay, I tried something and it doesn't work, and okay, so I stop it and I do something else and try if that works. And I did that so many times. So incredibly often that I got to that I did something and I was excited and I went for it, and then the self-doubt crept in and I thought, okay, no, it's not good enough, it's not working, people are not watching, people are not buying my paintings, so it's probably not good and I need to change something, I need to do something else. And it's not I finally convinced myself that making videos for YouTube and making art with natural materials, with earth pigments, that these are the two things that make me the most happy and the most excited, and that I really love to do, and that I'm convinced that these are meant for me, and that I'm going to make this, and that there is no such thing as allowing myself to fail at it, because I really don't know what else I should do. I really don't know anymore. I tried a lot of things. It took me a long time, many years to get here in front of this camera. My God, I don't even know where to start. There were many years that I was very excited about photography, mainly during my art studies, and I loved abstract photography, and I created my own Etsy shop at the beginning. I created a whole brand around it. It was this whole huge thing. But somehow in this stage I didn't believe that art at itself, the art that I created, the photography, could be the thing to make money with. I convinced myself that it needed to be some kind of product, a different kind of product than just being art itself. So I was in love already then with textures and patterns that I found outside in nature, and I photographed them and I would print them on fabric, and I would create products with that fabric, like cushion covers and little fabric baskets, cards, posters, things like that. And I would put them in my Etsy shop, and the sales were very low, and I gave up on it very quickly, which is crazy, because if I think like how much time, how much energy I put into that brand, and I mean it was this whole thing. Anyway, so that was one thing I did, and then I convinced myself, like, you know what, I really want to get back to painting, because I loved painting so much as a child. But still, somehow inside of me, it wasn't conscious, you know, I can see it now, but it wasn't a conscious thing. But I guess somewhere I had the belief that I could not make art just for the sake of art and sell that art. So I thought, okay, I really want to get back to painting again. I started with watercolor because I really didn't have any space. It was just a little corner, a little tiny table in the corner of our bedroom in the apartment we had back then. And I started, painting with watercolors again. And then I convinced myself, okay, then I need to be an illustrator to be able to make money with the paintings or drawings that I create. And then I took a deep dive into illustration and tried to learn all kinds of stuff about that. And oh my God, yeah. Actually, these were one of my very first YouTube videos. They are, I don't have them visible anymore, but there are videos somewhere hidden deep in my channel's beginnings that I was talking about. I wanted to share that journey to illustration. That's what I called it. And I thought, I'm gonna share with people that I want to be an illustrator, and I'm going to share with them my path to becoming that. I think I created 2 videos and then it was over again. I thought, I can't make it. I looked at all the illustrators available in the world or in the Netherlands where I live, and I thought, no, I'm so far behind. I wasn't really illustrating before. I love the idea of it, but I'm so far behind all of those people. I can never make this happen. And again, I stopped doing that. And then I had a very short phase of, okay, then I'm going to be a surface pattern designer. And I designed textile patterns of the illustrations I had made, and I went back to fabric again. And I created an account on, I think that website was called Motiflow. I don't even know if it exists anymore. But I signed up for that Motiflow platform where you could upload your own textile surface patterns, and I think people were able to buy again fabric products like pillow cushion covers with your design printed on it. Hi baby. Hallo. Kom jij knuffelen? Kom jij knuffelen? Ja, gezellig. So what else did I do? So it took me many years before I was able to accept kind of that all I wanted from the beginning is just to make art. For the sake of art, for the love of art, and to convince myself that art is a thing that people actually want and that can live on its own, and that is totally worth it, and that I can be good at. Please don't knock over my camera. Wild little boy. Ho 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 ho, rustig aan. Oh yeah, and then I haven't even talked about my passion for singing and acting, and that I had moments of doubt whether I should go back to school again, you know. I should study acting, or I should become a singer, or whatever. Always trying to, I don't know, I'm busy with something and then it doesn't work out immediately, and then I think, okay, I must be meant for something else. gosh, that is, I don't know, my mind can be extremely exhausting like that. Yeah. So, you know, right now a lot of energy is going into convincing myself, convincing myself that yes, I am made for painting and I am made for creating YouTube videos, and this is my way to go. And a lot of energy at the moment goes into building my confidence as an artist. And I really need to work hard on that right now. And I'm so sorry that my videos at the moment are not, if you're watching my videos for longer, this is probably not what you're used to, because I love creating cinematic vlogs, and I promise they will be back because I really love creating them. But at the moment, my priority is building that confidence in my art, so I can finally really enjoy it again and not doubt myself so much. And the only way to do that, there are multiple ways. So I fuel myself with affirmations, and it's a form of meditation. And I need to make art a lot, and that's why I will be locking myself up in my tiny little studio here and create until I finally find a way of creating that really feels right, feels good. And I look so much forward to that feeling of lightness, that light and playful feeling that I had as a child or as a young woman, as a teenager, when I created art, and it wasn't with the goal of selling it, but just for my personal pleasure. And I know that is so healing. That is such a healing and beautiful state to be in. And I long for that so much. I miss that so much because it changed a lot when I decided I will create a business out of it. That's another downside. Because I put so much pressure on it now, and I want people to like it. I want people to buy it, obviously. A lot of times when you put a lot of energy in a video or in a painting, and then you don't see the growth, or you don't see it being bought, or the video being viewed in a way you wished it would, or in a way you dreamt of, a certain success moment, from you put so much love and energy into it, and then it is not, the painting hasn't found a new owner yet, or the video is just being viewed like 500 times, only 400 or 500 times, and one person leaves a comment. It's hard. It's really hard when you don't see the growth, you don't see what it doesn't feel like you're moving closer to your goal, even though you put in a lot of energy. And that's just that brings me to days like these, the anxiety days, when I didn't see, when I cannot see and cannot hear the support from outside, and I still unfortunately really rely on that. But I try to get better at it, and I try to create it from the inside, from my own heart, to give me that feeling of peace and reassurance that everything is okay and that I can make it. And I want nothing more than that, because the idea of, if I can make it and I can show you that it's possible, a person like me who is so highly sensitive and struggles mentally often, and struggles with her energy level, with self-doubt, and selling her art and all the business stuff, and if I can make it and I can show you that it's possible, the idea of like taking other people with me, that are taking you with me if you feel like you are similar to me, and that I can show you it's possible, that it's so, the idea is so exciting to me. I really want that to happen. My God, I want that to happen so bad.